A stray cat became a regular visitor to a butcher's stall, persistently begging for bits of meat. The compassionate butcher, named Freya, eventually gave in to the cat's pleas and offered her some meat scraps. However, to Freya's surprise, the cat never actually ate the food. Instead, she carried it away to an undisclosed location, leaving everyone puzzled. Freya came from a long line of butchers, with her family operating a stall in a bustling market on the outskirts of Baltimore for over 125 years. She took pride in her family's business and attracted a loyal customer base from across the state with their fresh and beautifully cut meat products. Freya also kept her prices affordable to draw in even more customers. Little did she know that her stall would soon have a unique furry visitor. One day, a stray cat started frequenting her stall, boldly hopping onto the counter. Freya would shoo the cat away, both annoyed by its audacity and worried that it might contaminate her meat products. The cat, however, was undeniably stunning, with piercing blue eyes and long ginger fur. Although Freya would have loved to pet and spend time with the friendly feline under different circumstances, she had a business to run and no time for playful cats. Despite Freya's repeated attempts to shoo the cat away, it would disappear into the bushes on the other side of the street, only to return hours later, persistently seeking more meat scraps. Freya understood that the cat was likely starving and homeless, but she couldn't allow it to roam freely around her meat stall, risking contamination and customer concerns. The routine continued, with Freya tossing the cat some meat scraps and the cat only eating a portion before running off. Freya, compassionate by nature, worried about the cat and the harsh world it faced. She believed in extending help to those in need, whether they were cats, dogs, or people. One day, instead of discarding some meat offcuts in the trash, Freya set them aside, waiting for the ginger cat to return. As expected, the cat showed up, but this time, Freya tossed the meat a few meters away from the stall. The cat pounced on the meat and began eating while Freya watched with a smile. After serving a customer, Freya glanced over to find the cat gone, clearly having enjoyed its meal. This routine continued, with Freya saving meat scraps to feed the cat while keeping it away from the stall. However, she began noticing something peculiar. The ginger cat would only eat a small portion of the meat before carrying the rest away in its mouth. This behavior struck Freya as unusual, as she expected the cat to consume the food on the spot. While Freya might have dismissed it as a one-time occurrence, the cat consistently displayed this odd behavior every time she provided scraps. Even the regular customers at the meat stall found the cat's behavior curious and intriguing. Where was the cat taking the meat, and what was it doing with the scraps? The answers to these questions would soon come to light, breaking their hearts in the process. One day, when the market was relatively quiet, Freya chatted with a small group of regular customers who noticed the ginger cat once again approaching the stall. As Freya handed over some meat scraps, the cat repeated its usual pattern, only eating half before carrying the rest away. Curiosity got the better of the small group, and they decided to follow the cat discreetly to find out its destination and what it was doing with the food. Freya and her customers trailed the ginger cat, being careful not to startle it. They wondered whether the cat was squirreling away food for later or perhaps caring for adorable kittens in need. The group followed the cat for several minutes until it turned into a quiet alleyway. Still clutching the meat in its mouth, everyone stopped at the end of the alley, peering down in anticipation, hoping to uncover the cat's purpose. What they witnessed left them with tears in their eyes and hearts shattered. In the middle of the deserted alley, a pile of rubble was visible, and alongside it sat another ginger cat, this one with short hair. This cat had its front leg trapped beneath a heavy concrete block. It became evident that the long-haired ginger cat had been begging for meat scraps to take back to its trapped friend. The trapped cat, after devouring the morsels of food brought by its friend, remained immobile, its paw pinned by the concrete block. Fear and pain were evident in its eyes. The group knew they had to act quickly to save it from suffering, so Freya stepped up to the challenge. Freya cautiously approached the trapped cat, gently stroking its fur. While the cat's leg was visibly broken, it seemed otherwise healthy. She secured the cat to prevent it from escaping and carefully lifted the concrete block from its leg. Freya then rushed the injured cat to the vet, where it was confirmed that the leg was indeed broken, but it had only minor cuts. Without proper care, the injured cat would have faced a bleak future, possibly leading to euthanasia. Fortunately, Freya decided to adopt the injured ginger cat and provide it with the love, attention, and medical care it needed. However, Freya realized that the bond between the two cats was inseparable, and she couldn't bear to separate them. She adopted both the long-haired and short-haired ginger cats, offering them a safe, happy, and nurturing home. Freya ensured that the short-haired cat received the necessary medical attention to recover fully. She also continued to feed them scraps of meat every day, ensuring their well-being. In the end, her kindness not only saved two precious lives but also demonstrated the profound impact of compassion on those in need.